going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Man, you gotta live.
Welcome back here to the Rapids.
All right.
We're already starting the second game off here on the Hot Start, featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Mustangs of Loretto. Here, AJ Good joined alongside Hayden Burks. Cam Mashburn crashes our producer once again here for this game.
All right, so I got to know why crash.
He backed into the new building.
Oh, that was you. I saw the video.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, man. Were you texting?
No.
He was getting his Buc-ee's cup.
He was getting his Buc-ee's cup, and it wasn't in park.
And he didn't know he was moving.
I tell you, that is partly Ben Luna's fault for not putting the parking lot bullards up.
Well, Ben and I were in the office, and all of a sudden you hear,
Well, the funniest part was when Ben comes around the corner on
that's
the
the
video.
best part about it.
Because he's like, what the heck? I mean, it was like a bomb went off or, that's good stuff. I know a good body shop.
Yeah.
I can't fix the building, but I can fix your car.
Yeah. Taking a look at both sides here. Loretto coming in at 10-4 overall. Head coach Greg Tips. Lawrence County 12-3 overall. Head coach Bryce Cliff. Each team already with a win this week. Loretto against Wayne County. Lawrence County here last night against Rockville. Guys, this game came down to the wire, literally. Final shot. Lawrence County hit one in an amazing way on a play that on an audible caught by Logan Boswell and Alex Bedford and the rest of the crew to get that two-pointer. Two very good teams, two teams that, frankly, could make it to the glass house here, and this is going to be a fun matchup coming up once again here tonight.
It is.
Go ahead, Cam.
I was saying that was what a game that was. I thought, and I was first game I was giving Bryce all the credit, man. He drew up a perfect play. And then after the game, I'm texting with TJ, and he's like, no, he didn't draw that up. That's not what he drew up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun game. Obviously, Lawrence County got it at Loretta's home. Loretto would like to repay the favor. It's a great crowd. Loretta's battling some injuries. They've got some guys out. Mason Tidwell didn't play on Tuesday night. He's going to try to go tonight. I don't know. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But, he's on the bench.
He's down there, yeah.
So they said he's about 70%. So, never know.
And then also with this Wildcats team, obviously they came out with a win last time. I wasn't there to see it live, but I was watching on the X Sports Network. Y'all talked about that 2-point play, and they got downhill on a 3-on-2 advantage there, and they gave it to TJ down low. But still, that game looked like as I was reaching, and Mason Tidwell hit that top of the key three to tie it up. So, hey, you thought that was a good game, wait for this one.
And obviously you got to remember that Loretto dominated the first half of the game. Lawrence County pretty much dominated the second half, and it was a tale of two halves, and it literally came down to the wire, the final minute there. And both these teams have played some really tough competition here ever since then. You look at the records, and Lawrence County actually right before Rockville had a game where they were down 20 in the second half and almost pulled a White County like we saw at Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech, yep.
Yeah, and eventually lost that one by 3. Loretto has played some really good teams here over the last couple weeks. Come out on top of some of those lost others, but guys, this is another, like we talked with Bryce at halftime of the girls' game, this is a playoff, postseason, tournament-like type atmosphere, a packed house, a lot on the line. Obviously doesn't mean anything when it comes to your district play, but we all know bragging rights means everything to these guys.
Absolutely, and from that standpoint, and then going back to what you say during the environment of what you'll feel like in district and region, like these are two teams that obviously have a rivalry. It's going to be a packed gym, and then it's going to get you ready because this is the second half. That first half, what you did in the first half of the season, Lawrence County's 12-3. That don't matter what you did in 2023. It's 2024, and it's almost time for tournament.
Well, listen, everybody knows it's a tournament sport. It's a district sport. We all know that.
Yeah.
But I can promise you this. There's two games or two teams that Loretto circles on the schedule every year, Summertown and Lawrenceburg.
Right.
And they probably would rather win the Lawrenceburg.
Yeah.
I know that's how it was when I was in school, and I've talked to the kids the same way. Of course, sometimes don't play Lawrenceburg.
Yeah.
And so Lawrence County, guarantee they're circling that Loretta game. They want to win that game. They would. If you would had them honest, they would give up a district game to win that game.
But I say, when I was in school, I'd give up a Columbia game for a Loretta game. Of course, we didn't play them when I was in high school either.
Well, I'm just saying for a win.
Yeah,
because
just overall,
when you're my age, you don't look back. Yeah, we beat Tullahoma that Friday night. No.
Yeah.
We beat Loretta.
Yeah, we beat Loretta. Yep.
Starting lineups here for Loretto: Clint Seymour, Corbin Reynolds, Jackson Robertson, Mason Tidwell, and Kason Bowie. For Lawrence County, Alex Bedford, TJ Gobble, Blake Long, Logan Boswell, and Colton Tucker. So pretty much the same starting five we've seen for both sides so far this season. Officials are ready, and it's time for Mustang and Wildcat basketball here on the X Sports Network. The Wildcats start off winning the ball. Now over to Logan Boswell.
Setting the over-under at 46.
46. I was getting ready to ask that question. Yep. Down low to TJ Gobble on the low block. Goes up. Tough shot. Block. And Corbin Reynolds is going to come up with a rebound. And they'll race it up the court here for the Mustangs over to Tidwell in the corner. Tidwell out to Reynolds. They'll dribble out. Get a play from his head coach and Greg Tips. It's a screen from Robertson. Reynolds now over to Clint Seymour. Seymour in the paint here to Robertson. Robertson kicks out to Tidwell. Tidwell, runner up, blocked. And coming up with the rebound is Jackson Robertson.
Jackson Robertson had one of the best high school moves you'll ever see on Tuesday night. Did you see it, Hayden?
I didn't see it, no.
You can see the replay of that. That was, it's awful dark in there because of the lighting, but it's hard to tell, but it was incredible.
Reynolds, nice pass here to Clint Seymour. Can't get that one to go, and a rebound by Logan Boswell. He'll bring it up the court over to Blake Long. Long back to Boswell, swings over to Bedford. He'll try a three. He hits it, and the Wildcats are on the board.
And Alex Bedford starting off where he was last night. He had 17 against Rockville and also 10 rebounds to tack on.
Reynolds over to Tidwell.
Pretty solid game.
Yeah.
Seymour with it. Picks up his dribble over to Reynolds. Reynolds will drive, layup up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot two. I believe that's going to go on Blake Long. And it does. His first and the team's first, and Corbin will go to the line to shoot two. First shot from Reynolds is nothing but net.
So we're going to do a separate foul counter for the one.
Next free throw from Reynolds off the back iron, no, and TJ Gobble comes up with the rebound. Gobble now over to Long. Long has an open lane, takes it, layup up, and no, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot two. And he's already got both fouls, Cam. So Casey Bowie will pick up the foul, his first, and the team's first.
I mean, somebody's got to draw attention to it.
First free throw from Blake off the back iron, no good. Next shot from Long on its way. He hits one of two. It's a 4-1 Lawrence County lead. Reynolds brings it up the court quickly. 2-3 zone put on by the Wildcats. Now over to Tidwell. Tidwell drives, kicks out to Seymour. Seymour now back out to Tidwell. Over to Reynolds at the top of the key. Now kicks out to Robertson. Robertson now kicks out to Tidwell. Steps back, now over to Reynolds. Goes on the low block here to Tidwell. Spins, goes up, no. And knocked out. Oh, Robertson comes up with the rebound, his second offensive rebound. Now back out to Seymour. Reynolds resets the play here. 5:45 remaining in the first quarter. Now here to Tidwell. Kicks out to Bowie. Bowie will try a three. Off the back iron, no. And a rebound by TJ Gobble. Moves ahead to Blake Long over the timeline. Now over to Gobble. Gobble drives, picks up his dribble, and can't get that one off to go. And a rebound by Corbin Reynolds.
TJ did a great move. He did that great patience, just couldn't finish.
Tidwell for three. He knocks it down, and we are tied at 4.
You don't need an ankle. All right. You don't need an ankle to shoot threes. Yes, you do, but the legs are.
Sam Perkins didn't.
That's very true.
But he's also 7 feet tall. That helps. Bedford with it. He'll drive the baseline. Stops and kicks out to Blake Long. Long now heads over to Bedford. Bedford steps back, resets a play for Lawrence County. 4 all here in the opening 8 minutes.
So you played basketball on a hurt ankle. You don't realize how much you depend on that for everything.
Tucker over to Gobble. TJ drives and he's fouled.
3 for 3.
Yep. That's on Bowie.
That's his second. Wow, I thought they were going to call that Robertson.
Jaden Aaron will come in for
Coach
Bowie.
Tibbs is wanting an explanation for that one.
Yeah, he's as miffed as we are. Bedford with it here in the corner. Backs down Seymour. Shot up off the glass and in. Bedford's got 5, and they retake the lead at 6-4.
This is one of those unguardable shots.
Seymour for 3 on the other end. Can't get it to go. Rebound Blake Long. Quickly ahead here to Bedford. Bedford will pull up for 3. He hits another. He has got 8. It's a 9-4 Wildcat lead.
What the start for that young man.
I'm telling you, he's cooking right now.
Halfway through the first quarter, Tidwell now over to Robertson. Robertson slipped in, a tough shot. Bedford comes up with a rebound. Now they'll bring it up the court. Boswell over to Bedford, NBA range 3. Almost got that one to go. Rebound Seymour. Seymour ahead to Reynolds, has Robertson in the corner.
He just couldn't leave well enough alone, could he? He couldn't set up with a normal 3. He had to test his range.
Heat check time.
Heat check, it was. Yeah, he was trying the NBA jam, just hit it from the shot on the court.
I need to wear my NBA Jam shirt I got one night.
Robertson shot's no good. Rebound by TJ Gobble. Gobble already with 3 boards here in the opening 8 minutes. Boswell steps back now over to Gobble. TJ drives, picks up his dribble. Now kicks to Tucker here. He'll try corner 3. Off the back iron, no, and a rebound by Robertson. Robertson to bounce pass to Tidwell. And he gets fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on Gobble. Picks up his first. And the team's second. Mustangs 1 of 2 from the line. First shot from Tidwell on its way and rattles out. Brewer and Fields will check in. Tucker and Long will check out.
Reynolds, he didn't go to the scores table. He went straight from the bench on the court. Everybody even looking at him.
Tidwell misses
That's
that,
hilarious.
but gets his own rebound. Now out here to...
I know a referee that would have thrown him out of the game for that.
Probably.
I think he did the last game of this.
Jaden Aaron with it now for the Mustangs. As my wife is blocking my view. Reynolds over to Robertson. He'll drive. Dishes down low here to Aaron. Now kicks out to Seymour. Swings over to Reynolds. Reynolds here guarded by Boswell in this 2-3 zone. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Tidwell. Now over to Robertson in the corner. Robertson spins. Now kicks out to Tidwell. Here to Seymour. He'll try a deep 3. Hits it. His first points. It's a 2-point game at 9-7. Loretta going to extend some pressure here as Reynolds is waiting on Logan Boswell. Hands over to Brewer. Brewer picks up his dribble over to Boswell. Braden Fields is wide open. There's no one on him. Bedford drives. Tough shot up, no, and he is fouled. They'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That's going to go on Aaron. He picks up his first and the team's third. First shot from Bedford on its way. Nothing but net.
This gym feels so much more. The energy feels more when this end zone bleachers are being pulled out. I'm glad they did that.
Bedford hits the first. Wilkerson will come in for Jackson Robertson. Next shot here from Bedford. Hits them both. He's already in the double figures with 10. Reynolds brings it up the court here for Loretto. Over to Seymour. Seymour to Aaron. Aaron will try a 3. He hits it.
He did that the other night. Wayne County was laying off of him. He was like, we're just going to let him shoot it. Because you watch tape, he's not a scorer. But he was on fire early in that Wayne County game, and they had to go out and start guarding him.
Braden Fields tries a three. Can't get that one to go, and Wilkerson's going to get called for the foul.
This is.
Has he called every foul?
No, he missed. He didn't have one. There's 6 fouls called, and he's called 5 of them. That was just a bad call.
That's a clean box out, in my opinion. You're stepping in front of a guy, and he's obviously going to go out of bounds, too. So
Fields over to Brewer. Now over to Bedford. Bedford guarded by Seymour, now to Boswell. And Boswell gets called for the travel. It's actually just the first turnover from either side in this game.
It's been clean.
Yeah, really has been.
There has been years where that could not be said about the team playing each other.
Reynolds with a minute left here in the first quarter. Aaron lobs it in for Tidwell, and that's going to be a turnover. Bedford coming the other way, stops, reverse layup up and in.
Oh, wow. What a move by Alex.
Alex Bedford with 12, and the lead's back out to 3. Tidwell hands over to Seymour. Seymour pulls up, kicks out to Tidwell. Tidwell here now to Reynolds.
And watch Wilkerson. Wilkerson can hit the 3 too from that opposite end. They get it back up top, watch him swing it around.
Tidwell with it here as we're approaching the 22nd mark in the first. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds drives, kicks out to Wilkerson. He'll go into the paint and now kicks out to Seymour. He fakes the 3, steps back, tries a 3, knocks it down. We're tied. 10 seconds left in the quarter. It's 13-all. Bedford. Now here to Fields. He'll try a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Seymour. And that one will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, as expected, we are tied up. We'll take a minute break at the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Start of the fourth quarter. Loretto will start off with the ball tied up at 13 after the second quarter. Thank you, Crash. After the first 8 minutes of play. Tidwell now over to Robertson. Robertson back in the game. Drives. Tough shot up and in, and Loretto leads. His first points of the game. It's 15-13 Mustangs. Blake Long back into the game. Now over to Boswell. Here to Bedford. Bedford is 12 of the team's 13 points and can't get that one to go. And a rebound, another one by Clint Seymour. Races quickly ahead to Jaden Aaron. Now to Tidwell. He'll drive. Runner up. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Wes Brewer. Now to Bedford. Pushes the pace. And his bullet pass here to Long. Kicks out to Tucker. Tucker drives. Scoop shot blocked. And go. Oh.
I thought that was off on Mason.
Yeah, I think it was.
Corbin Reynolds
missed the walk, so maybe that was
yeah.
Maybe that was
make up
makeup
for it. Tidwell and
but all that does is make both sides mad.
Yeah. 15-13 the lead as we're a minute into the second quarter. And now have a timeout here called by Loretto and Greg Tips at the 32nd timeout. Take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Loretto calls a 30-second timeout, their first of the game, as they lead Lawrence County here 15-13. 7 minutes left in the opening half. Reynolds back into the game, has the ball for the Mustangs. It's a screen from Robertson. Now over to Buttram. Back over to Robertson. Now kicks out here to Buttram. Robertson kicks out to Seymour. He'll try another 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, TJ Gobble. Gobble already with 4 boards in the first half. Now to Blake Long.
Yeah, travel.
And he travels. This is the second turnover by the Wildcats. He was also blowing the whistle before Blake even took a step.
Yeah.
I've got, when we first started doing the video thing, it made it for a lot of good montages. Because we could go back through and put together some highlights. Probably frowned upon.
And an offensive foul here called against Jaden Aaron. That's his second foul, so both of the big men per se here for Loretto in foul trouble.
I know exactly what you want to say, AJ, about the little arch underneath.
It's stupid. I don't know why they haven't adopted something like that. I just hate when
you're underneath the goal.
Yeah, even if it's our guys. I hate it when they stand underneath the basket. You get a cheap charging call.
Yeah.
Gobble with him now. That's a rant for another day.
Yeah.
Bedford out here to Tucker for 3. Off the top of the backboard, offensive rebound, Blake Long. Now to Boswell. Now over to Long.
Some of the impression just do away with charge altogether.
Blake Long can't get that one to go, and Robertson comes up with a rebound. He's already got 4 boards. Reynolds coming the other way. That pass stolen, tipped by TJ Gobble to Blake Long. Now to Colton Tucker. Tucker layup up and in. He gets on the board, and we're tied up at 15.
It's one of those, it's a 50-50, whether it's a block or a foul. They seem like they never get it right, so just do away with it.
Reynolds with it here. 5:15 remaining in the opening half. Slowing down the pace a bit. That's a screen from Robertson. Now over to Seymour. Seymour pulls up. And a 3-second call here. That's going to go on Jackson Robertson. Each side with 3 turnovers. What percentage is his calls at this point? Or are we just
there's only been one. Well, there's only been one whistle that was not him out of the 15.
Yeah. Logan Boswell with it now. Over to TJ Gobble. Now over to Bedford. Bedford, runner up. That's it in.
That's a heck of a move.
Bedford now with 14 of his team's 17 points, and Clint Seymour didn't see the pass coming, and another Loretto turnover. Now Case and Bowie will check back in with his 2 fouls, and Hayden Buttram will check out.
I think you might want to guard Bedford.
Yeah.
That would be a wise play.
Boswell with it. He'll drive. Layup up and in. Quickly moves ahead, and Boswell with his first points makes it a 4-point game.
I'm telling you, Lawrence County so far, they've been hitting the gaps.
They just tag it.
Yeah, they're just tagging the baskets.
They've gotten 8 points off 4 Loretto turnovers, so they've taken advantage there in that aspect. Bowie with it. Now over to Robertson in the corner. Jackson to the paint. Pull-up jumper, no. And a rebound by Blake Long.
Seymour had it.
Yeah.
Just let it slip through his hands.
Tucker kicks out to Boswell. Throws it down low to Gobble on the low block.
Mismatch. Now it's not.
And loses that one. Bedford somehow comes up with it. Now at the Boswell, they'll reset the play. Boswell now out to Bedford. He'll try an NBA range three. He
Dude,
hits
he is
it.
on fire.
17
Oh, my
points.
goodness.
Largest lead of the game for the Wildcats at 7. Tidwell over to Reynolds. Lobs it down low for Bowie. Bowie, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Boswell.
Just can't force that.
Long the other way and
That's
loses
gonna be a
it
turnover.
there. So 4 turnovers for each side.
And that's one thing Blake just can't let get to him. You know, whenever he has a bad play, he's been prone to get flustered. I've known Blake for a long time, and that's just one thing you can't let yourself get upset about that.
Reynolds hands over to Robertson. Robertson in the paint. Kicks out to Seymour. Now back out to Reynolds. Swings over to Tidwell. He'll try a 3. Can't get it to go. And it's knocked out of bounds by Bowie.
Cayson's got to do a better job of getting in position and on the rebound. That's how he's going to get his points. He's not going to get his points by going head-to-head with TJ. I mean, you can score doing that, but that's not something you're going to do with regularity. You get 2 guys that are big, tall. You got to get the dirty points.
Then you want to get mismatches as well.
Absolutely right.
Aaron comes in for Bowie. Tucker with it. Now gets it over to Boswell. Swings over to Bedford. Now to TJ. Gardo here by Tidwell. Goblin to the paint. Spins. Left-handed shot off the glass and in.
There's the mismatch.
He gets on the board and the lead's out to 9. Robertson kicks out to Tidwell. Swings over to Seymour. Back out to Tidwell. Now here to Reynolds. Kicks out to Tidwell. Here to Seymour. He'll try a quick 3. Rattles it home. He has got 9 all from beyond the arc, and the lead's down to 6.
I believe they're all from the exact same spot on the left wing.
Yeah, guys, Loretto's 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. Tucker with it. He'll drive. Scoop shot up. No. Offensive rebound by Alex Bedford and in.
He's got 19.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it?
Robertson shot up. No. Rebound by TJ Gobble.
It's not a shot you have to force right there. You just don't have to do it.
Bedford for 3. Front iron, no. Offensive rebound, Boswell up and in. Everything going the Wildcats' way right now as they lead by 10. Reynolds kicks out to Robertson. Now kicks back out to Reynolds. Reynolds shot up, no, and a rebound by Gobble. Gobble here to Bedford. He'll try another 3. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Seymour. Minute left here in the half. Seymour slows down, hands over to Reynolds. Now to Robertson, down low to Tidwell. Mason goes up, under, gets it to go.
Nice little up and under by Tidwell.
He's got 5, leads down to 8 with 50 seconds left in the half. Lawrence County right now in the midst of a 15-5 run. Down low to Gobble, kicks out to Boswell. He'll try a 3. Front iron, no. Rebound by Aaron. Robertson brings it the other way. Now over to Tidwell. Kicks back out to Robertson and hands over to Reynolds with under 30 seconds left.
It's been a quick quarter.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
It's like the whistles quit working. Not been fouling either, though.
Tidwell goes up and under. Back-to-back buckets. It's a 6-point game. 10 seconds left in the half.
That was good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you just tip your hands. Okay. It's a game of runs.
Boswell pulls up over to Tucker. Now back to Boswell. Runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. And that one will end the first half. After 16 minutes of play, Lawrence County with a 6-point, 28-22 lead over Loretto. Take a few-minute break, then we'll have the start of the second half when we return here on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical.
With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Joined here now at halftime by Lawrence County girls coach Wendy Scott, and Wendy didn't know exactly that wasn't I know exactly that's not how you saw that game going down, how you guys wanted to have that game go down. Just what kind of lessons you guys learned here against Loretto?
And we had the same struggles we've been having all year. There's nights that we shoot the ball well, and there's nights that we don't shoot the ball well, and it just comes down to knocking down shots. And you have to hit outside shots against them. But we've just got to get to where we improve our shooting confidence. That's something we've been working on for a while, all season really. We just couldn't get anything to fall tonight. But I felt like our defensive effort, especially in the first half, was where it needed to be. We did a lot of the things that we needed to do, but we got to improve on taking care of the ball, and we gotta hit some shots. So that's kind of been the story on all of our losses.
Yeah, we mentioned that here. Your all's defensive effort really for the whole game was really good. They hit some tough shots like they had to, so it wasn't easy on their end.
Well, they're not a team that you can trap. They can pass over. You've got to keep the game close if you want to beat them. When you have to start running around, trapping and stuff, they're going to knock down those wide open looks. So that's not a point we wanted to get to, but that's how it turned out. So, but I thought first half, especially our defense was where it needed to be. We just couldn't score.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, in my opinion, offensively you didn't, the shots weren't falling obviously, but defensively, honestly, Kimmy Pig, she did a phenomenal job on Allie. Only held her to 11, and obviously, you can hold other players to that, but you also got to contain those other players. So just what do you think the team has learned about not only just, holding one person defensively, but also it's a team effort in that aspect?
We tried to limit her last game. She had 29. So we made some adjustments this game, and I felt like it worked. Like I said, when you don't hit shots, everything looks 10 times worse. And they hit a lot of shots when they were open, and we didn't. So, it just makes it look like you don't do anything right. But, she played her tail off defensively, did what we needed her to do. Everybody did. So separating the areas of the game, we look at our execution, we look at our defense, rebounding, turnovers. It's not our defense and our effort that gets us in this situation. It's our turnovers and our shooting percentages. Absolutely. And there's areas that you can make up for it, but, and they know that. And they know the areas we have to make up for it if we're not going to be hitting shots. And you can't miss a lot. You can't not shoot well and turn the ball over a lot in the same game.
Absolutely.
Not against a quality team like them. You might can against a team that's not very good, but against a quality team like them, they've only lost one game for a reason. You can't come out and turn the ball over as much as we did and not hit any shots. It's just life.
JC got to 1,000 points tonight, and I know it was pretty special to watch that go down as your mom.
Yeah, it's hard to enjoy that in the middle of a game, especially a game like that. But it's not something that, we ever talk about. It's not something we've ever talked about. We've never discussed it. And not only with her, but my former players as well. I've been fortunate enough to hand that 1,000-point scoring ball out, and it's always special. And what's neat about it is all the players I've ever given it to, they've never known that they're getting it. And so it's not like, it's players that, they don't go home and keep up with their points after every game and, everybody knows and tells them how many points they got. It's nothing like that. Right, it's just an absolute surprise. And that's what makes it fun for me. And, there's different roles on a team. JC, one of her roles is to score for us, but she knows that's not the most important thing. Right. I'm most proud of her for leading us in rebounding. Yeah. And that's what I told her in the team. Rebounding and steals, she's leading us in. She's not the tallest, and she's definitely not the fastest, and she doesn't jump the highest. So all that tells me is she wants it, and that's what I'm most proud of her for. But I did enjoy that moment with her, even though she was a little frustrated. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we can enjoy it because she doesn't like to lose just like I do. Yeah.
Well, Coach, thank you for stopping by. District play starts Tuesdays. You guys head to Giles County.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Head Coach Wendy Scott here. Coming up, a couple minutes, we'll have the start of the second half of the boys' game here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app. Available on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
And welcome back here to the Ralph. Halftime here between Loretto and Lawrence County. Wildcats leading the Mustangs 28-22. Taking a look at the first half stats. Clint Seymour leading the Mustangs with 9. Mason Tidwell with 7. Jackson Robertson with 2. Corbin Reynolds with 1. And off the bench, Jaden Aaron with 3. For Lawrence County, it's been the Alex Bedford show. He's got 19. Logan Boswell with 4. TJ Gobble, Colton Tucker with 2. And Blake Long with 1. Each side with 4 turnovers, but Loretto, no points off of those 4. Lawrence County has gotten 8 off of those 4 turnovers. Second chance points, Loretto with 3. Lawrence County with 4. Bench points, Loretto with 3, Lawrence County none, and the rebounding advantage goes to Lawrence County at 17-14. So, guys, what were your thoughts here on the first half of this game?
Well, I mean, talking Loretta's side, they've done, obviously, you know, they haven't shot the ball as particularly well as Lawrence County have, but Lawrence County really haven't shot the ball because they've given it to Alex Bedford because he's basically done everything for Lawrence County. So, and there's been questionable calls, but, hey, it's been a clean game so far, and I'm excited for what this second half brings.
Yeah. Far less fouls than what I anticipated. Far less. I have to rethink my job as an odds maker. But in the game itself, Alex Bedford, I mean, that's the story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's beginning and the end, alpha and omega.
Yeah. I mean, other than Alex, it's been TJ with 2, Blake with 1, Colton with 2, and Logan with 4. So it's been all Alex so far.
So Alex Bedford with 19 points to lead all scores. Really, the key point in this game was in the second quarter there with Lawrence County went on a 15-3 run. Got it out to a 10-point lead, but Mason Tidwell had a couple big shots to get it down to 6 as we went into halftime. So the Wildcats will start off with the ball. We'll start off the second half. The TJ Gobble taking it out. Original starting 5 in for both sides. Boswell will get it, guarded by Reynolds. Man-to-man put on by the Mustangs. And a bounce pass over to Gobble. Gobble now hands over to Bedford. He's got an open lane, kicks out the Tucker. He's open for 3. Can't get it to go. And knocked out of bounds and will go to Loretto. Lawrence County 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. Loretto staying in this one. They're 5 of 9.
I had a thought during halftime. You know, in hockey, it's your first game or whatever. They let that guy skate out by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did that to that one official. Yeah. The rest of them didn't blow their whistle at all.
Tidwell for 3 misses, but an offensive rebound by Seymour. Now over to Robertson. Works it down low for Bowie, and he's fouled from behind before the shot.
It's going on TJ.
It's going to be TJ's second, team's first here of the fourth quarter. Reynolds takes it out the right of the basket. Gets over to Robertson. Now to Tidwell. Kicks out to Seymour. He's open for 3. Rolls in and out, no good, and a rebound by Bedford.
That's about as far down the cylinder as it can go and not go in. If it was one of those games at the fair, it would have counted. The little trigger, he would have hit it.
Blake Long with it now over to Boswell. NBA range 3. Front iron, no. And Bedford comes up with the offensive rebound. Then it's Long. Comes up. He goes up and gets fouled. Same guy.
2 for 2. Literally, every foul in the game except for one.
It's going to go on Bowie, his third, team's first of the third
has
quarter.
Has he called one yet? I don't think he has. The baseline official.
Long hits the first. I don't think so.
No, he has not.
No, he's called one. He called one in the second quarter.
This guy right here closest to his house, yes.
Yeah, just one, yeah. And Long hits them both. He's got 3 in the game. Wildcats with their lead out to 8.
But that was a clean second quarter. I mean, both teams, they weren't nothing really to call.
Up and down the court.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reynolds steps back for 3. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Logan Boswell. He's got 4. Works it ahead to Blake Long. Now to Bedford. He'll try a quick release 3. Can't get it to go. And a fight for the rebound. That will go off Blake Long to Loretto. Tidwell will take it out in front of the Lawrence County student section as the Wildcats won't apply any pressure yet, still staying in that 2-3 zone.
That's what they stuck to the past 2 nights, AJ. I mean, they never left the zone, as Bryce Cliff said earlier.
And Tucker's going to pick up the foul here on Robertson. Pick up his first, team's second of the third quarter. Reynolds takes it out the right of the basket. Now pass here to Bowie straight away. Kaysen drives, runner up, no, and he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's just not a foul. And that's one of those, if Kaysen goes up with his left hand, he don't leave that short because he's got to go back across.
TJ's third, team's third here in the third quarter. Bowie the line to shoot 2. First one on its way, off the back iron, no good. Braden Fields coming in for Gobble. Next shot for Bowie. Hits it, and he gets his first point of the game. Aaron will come in for Bowie. 30-23 is the lead. Bedford now to Long. Long guarded by Robertson, now over to Tucker. Fields wide open in the corner. He drives, pass tipped out of bounds by Reynolds.
The skip passes are just tough to make against an athletic team of any kind. They're effective if you can do it, but
you usually have to drive and kick, though. Like, you got to drive middle, and you just got to get it out.
Yeah,
Long tries a 3, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Reynolds. Now to Seymour. Seymour pulls up over to Reynolds, now to Aaron. Back to Reynolds at the top of the key. Now to Seymour. Seymour pulls up, back to Reynolds. And a miscommunication, ball thrown out of bounds. 5th turnover by Loretto. And Blake Long's going to tie his shoe here. Does that count as he blew the whistle for a stoppage?
No, I think we'll let that go.
Okay.
I haven't been doing out of bounds and things like that, so timeouts. Only stuff that they have to call, I let go.
Boswell gets it in the Tucker.
They need to put that on the score tracker down there, the running tally.
To Boswell now out the Tucker, struggles with it, gets it back to Boswell. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Robertson.
Both teams apparently
And Reynolds goes up and in, and he will get the M1.
Say apparently both teams went in the locker room and filled up on hot dogs and popcorn because not shooting the ball real well.
Calls that on Boswell, his first, team's fourth. Wilkerson will come in for Aaron. Free throw on its way, and off the front iron, no. Rebound by Braden Fields. 5-point game, 5:25 remaining in the third. Bedford over the timeline, hands over to Boswell. Now the Long. Long in the paint. Scoop shot up and in. He's got 5, leads back out to 7. Robertson here, guarded by Tucker. Drives to the low block. Picks up his dribble out to Reynolds. Now to Seymour, he's open for 3. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Boswell. They'll bring it up the court for Lawrence County, hands over to Bedford. Bedford drive, tough shot up.
Offensive foul.
Nope.
Wow, all righty.
Foul on the floor. Goes on to Robertson. That's just his first. Team second of the third quarter. Pair of free throws coming up for Alex Bedford.
Usually when you lead with that shoulder, I don't care if you're, that's usually automatic.
First shot by Bedford is in. Aaron back in the game. And Robertson will check out. Next shot from Bedford. Rolls it in. He hits them both. He's got 21 points. So Brewer will check in and Tucker will check out for the Wildcats. Wildcats 7 of 8 from the line. Loretto is 2 of 7. Now Bowie will come in for Loretto.
Well, they got
Aaron will check out.
We got some confusion up here at the scorers table. I'm not sure what it could be. Number of fouls, maybe?
No, I think what they did was he called the foul on Braden Fields, who, by the way, was nowhere within the vicinity of it. Should have been on Boswell. I think that's what he's correcting down there.
Oh, well.
Anyways. I mean, same team fouls.
We had a game last year where they tried to change it to a guy that was on the bench when the foul called. Same situation, but he just checked in.
Bowie, quick shot up and in. His first made bucket, makes it 34-27.
Yeah, he's got to get going, especially with TJ on the bench.
I was about to say earlier, as soon as TJ got that third foul, that's where Casey Bowie, he needs to just start cooking.
What a move by Blake Long, goes up and under for 2.
And it starts right there. You got to come over and play. You got to get some help defense on that.
Long here, he's got 6 points in the third quarter. Reynolds on to Seymour, now to Bowie on the low block.
Double down, kick it out.
Bowie, tough shot up and in.
I mean, that's what you got to do. He is when he has got a mismatch, he's as good as anybody.
30
scoring.
30-second timeout taken by Greg Tips. We'll take that break as well here on the Exports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Hayden Burks goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, Loretto calls its second timeout. They've got 3 remaining, 4-2 remaining in the third quarter. 7-point Lawrence County lead.
Where do we go, my God?
Offensive foul here against Brewer. Team's 5th turnover.
I didn't even see it, so I don't know exactly what actually happened.
He was trying to get her.
Was he trying to get him off of him? Or?
His position. There was nothing.
Reynolds down low, shot up and in. Her first points off turnovers in the game, leads down to 5. Boswell quickly over the timeline. Hands over to Gobble, back in with his 3 fouls. Now back over to Boswell. Kicks out to Brewer. He'll try a 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Tidwell. Tidwell to the low block. Kicks out to Seymour. Stolen away by Gobble. Gobble racing the other way. Right-handed layup. That one's in.
I think for a second he thought he was going to full-on breakaway, and he had.
I think he hit the top of the white line on the backboard with that shot, too.
Of course, that's not his dominant hand either.
Wilkerson drives. His pass tipped out to Reynolds. We set the play. 7-point Lawrence County lead. Reynolds now guarded by Fields. Here to Tidwell for three. He hits it. He's in the double figures with 10, leads down to 4. Boswell brings over the timeline, guarded by Reynolds. Kicks out the Gobble. TJ, mid-range jumper. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Reynolds. Seymour, now to Tidwell on the low block. Tough shot, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Boswell. Logan pushing the pace, drives, and misses that one, and Seymour happened to be out of bounds to touch it.
I think Mason's struggling a little bit, so he was lagging behind the play. That's not typical of Mason. He's not
until he's still got a limp.
Yeah, that ankle. I mean, here's the thing. Once he went in the half, that's where it's gonna
start hurting.
Yeah, the swelling is gonna go, and the adrenaline's gonna fade.
Timeout called by Lawrence County. A full timeout. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
And back here at the Ralph, a 4-point Lawrence County leads. They use their first time out of the game. Fields open in the corner, hands over to Bedford. Bedford guarded by Seymour. Kicks over to Boswell. He'll try a three. Can't get that one to go, and a rebound here by Jaden Aaron.
That was a good box out by Jaden.
Wilkerson down low to Robertson. That one's tipped back out to Wilkerson. Seymour with it now, under 2 minutes left to play in the third, to an open Bowie. Bowie goes off the glass, can't get it to go, but gets his offensive rebound up and in. They've now got 5 second chance points, leads down to 2.
Only game of runs.
Fields kicks out the Brewer. Now over to Boswell. Logan, nice pass here to TJ in the paint, kicks out the Brewer. He'll try a three. He hits it. His first points, leads back out to 5. First three that Lawrence County has hit in the second half. Seymour steps back for three. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Brewer.
Yeah, I don't like the quick shot like that. If you feel it and you've made several, that's one thing. But
Fields for three, he knocks it down. Just when they get it to 2.
And that's where the swing comes back, and then you go. That's where how runs start.
Bowie in the paint, tough shot up and in. He has got 9, all of which coming in the third quarter. 6-point game as Boswell races the other way. Kicks the Gobble for three. Can't get that one to go, and a rebound by Bowie.
Look, I love TJ. I do.
That's not the one.
He don't need to be shooting that shot. Especially him. I know he can hit them, but that's not – you don't need that.
And especially at this time of the game and what the score is.
Aaron with it now.
I'm not ever a fan of a quick possession where you take a shot that you didn't have to take.
Seymour with it now. 10 seconds left in the third. Good take. Goes up and he's fouled. That'll go on Fields.
The first time tonight he has blown his whistle.
He blew his whistle a lot in the girls' game.
We are, to all intents and purposes, 3 quarters in. It's the first time he's blew his whistle.
2 free throws coming up for Clint Seymour. He's trying to get into double figures. First shot on its way, hits it. Whole host of subs, Long and Tucker back in. And checking out
Springer coming in.
Gobble and Boswell. Springer into the game.
Got Wilkerson in
and
as well.
Buttram's in as well.
So this is...
Seymour hits both. He's in the double figures with 11.
This is Coach Tips getting 8 seconds of a breather for his guys, or whatever how long. I mean, it's going to be longer than that. But
Bedford with it quickly, guarded here by Reynolds. Racing the other way, Alex drives, runner up, can't get it to go. And that one will end the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Lawrence County leads Loretto 44-40. We'll take a minute break and have the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
No matter what your...
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, starting the fourth quarter, it's a 4-point Lawrence County lead over Loretto. Buttram hands over to Robertson. Robertson runner up, no, and a rebound by Alex Bedford.
He's kind of had a quiet night. Lawrence County they can match Loretto athletically, player for player, and that does cause fits.
Original starting lineup now into the game here for the Wildcats.
I mean, every shot is a contested hard shot both ways. There's no freebies.
Long gets a screen from Gobble, pulls up, kicks to Tucker here in the corner. He drives a baseline, kicks back out to Boswell. Long now over to Gobble. Here to Long. Blake, pull-up jumper. Hits it.
That's what we needed.
Big shot by Blake Long. He's got 9, 8 of which coming in the second half. It's a 6-point lead. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's my son making all that noise right now.
That's Crash over there making that noise.
Tidwell goes up and a jump ball called. That will go to Lawrence County. Woo! Bowie will check in the game and Buttram will check out. Coming the other way quickly is Tucker. He's got Long. He's got a corner 3. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Seymour. And then that one's stolen away. Long comes up with a rebound up and in. So Blake's in the double figures here with 11. Reynolds within an 8-point Wildcat lead. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Alex Bedford.
Yeah.
Now we have a foul
Jackson
here.
he was leaning on him.
Robertson's second. And the team's first here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes you can just see a look in somebody's eye and you think he's trying to get a foul.
Yeah, he's trying to pick up on it.
He's going after it. Now, you could tell Jackson just had that little moment there.
Boswell now over to Tucker. He'll drive on Bowie, and he travels. Team's 6th turnover, just a second here in the second half.
It's been a clean game. I mean,
7 turnovers for Loretto and 6 for Lawrence County.
They protected the ball well. The biggest knock, I think, on both teams is just poor shot and just not making shots, but some forced shots in both ways.
Bowie within in the corner, guarded by Gobble. And he travels.
Yeah.
8 turnovers now for the Mustangs. Now a timeout's going to be called by Greg Tips. Going to be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Oh, Jesus. Back here at the Ralph, Blake Long missed a 3 on the other end, coming out of the timeout. Robertson drives, runner up, can't get it to go, knocked out there by Robertson over to Seymour. Now to Robertson on the baseline, his shot is up, blocked out of bounds, saved by Robertson. That 3-point attempt, and Colton Tucker is going to come up with the rebound. Good hustle there by Jackson Robertson, unfortunately just came up with nothing. Long, here to Boswell, down low to Bedford. Bedford spins, kicks out to Boswell, swings to Tucker. Tucker in the paint, and he travels. Team 7 turnover.
That was close.
Yeah. 5 minutes left here in the game, a 48-40 Lawrence County advantage. Moving ahead now over to Robertson. It's Seymour. Now to Tidwell, down low to Bowie in the paint. Kicks out to Reynolds, down to Seymour, back to Reynolds. He'll drive. Good take up, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
I think that's where he's gonna make his money over the rest of the course of his career, is taking it to the hoop, because he's a dynamic player. He's got a quick first step. He's big. He's strong. He's got to do more of it.
Tucker picks up the foul. Lawrence County is now going to burn their second timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here for the time being.
So who's winning the national championship on Monday? Do you even care?
I care. I'm going to watch.
I'm going to watch this. I'll watch it.
I'm going to watch, but
I hope Washington wins. That's me.
I could care less.
I could care less, but I'll probably root for
You could care less.
Yeah, I could care less.
What could you care less about?
I mean, a lot of things at this point. I mean, in my opinion, I hope Washington wins just because I'm not a big.
Shouldn't it be a couldn't care less?
Well, could. It's close.
It's the common mistake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot, yeah.
I'm not one to be picking on somebody for their grammar, trust me.
Hey, I'm not the best, trust me. I graduated from Lawrence County, so.
So, yeah, no, honestly, I don't care. I don't care either.
Yeah. I'm going to watch, but I just hope it goes in the, let's have an overtime game.
I kind of like to see Washington do it.
They're leaving the Pac-12.
Oh, the Pac-12's non-existent?
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. So who splits that revenue?
Oregon State and Washington State, legally, since they won that case in court.
That's true.
Reynolds, it's one of 2.
That's true.
Yep. Bedford struggling with it now. Over to Long. Tries to get it to TJ, and I was about to say that deflected off 3 Mustang fingers. 3 sets of hands. That should be Lawrence County ball, and it is. Hey, it's proven he can be overruled. And wide open, Blake Long off the glass and in.
I think Colin just lost him. I think that was his guy. Might not have been, but somebody did.
Yeah. Wilkerson came into the game out of the timeout for Robertson. Reynolds with it. Here to Seymour. Seymour drives. Good take. Can't get it to fall.
I mean,
Bedford with another rebound.
Those are so demoralizing if you're a player. Both teams have had them. Like, what do you do?
Tucker pass tipped, and Bedford comes up with it. Now over to Long. Long, a skip pass over to Boswell, now to Bedford.
Well, Lawrence County at this point is almost they're 4 out. They're not well.
TJ for 3 and knocks it down. Largest lead at 12. Bowie has it.
Pass.
And I guess you can call that a dunk. Gets it in as Greg Tips is going to call a timeout. Bowie now in the double figures here with 11. That will be a full timeout, and we'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. We'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Dusty Kaiser goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County with the 10-point lead, 3:30 remaining. Loretto down to 1 timeout. Blake Long within the corner, bounce pass over to Boswell, now bounce pass to Bedford. Alex now over to Gobble, has Tucker in the corner. Now skip pass out to Bedford, and Lawrence County going to try to milk some clock here. Skip pass to Bedford, now to Tucker in the corner. He's open for 3. He hits it.
I would expect Loretto to swap up their defense.
Lawrence County started off cold from beyond the arc in the second half. Has really caught fire here as of late. Bowie will try 3. Almost banked it in, and another rebound by Alex Bedford. Now make it 9.
Not been a good shooting night.
Skip pass out for Tucker, and he is fouled by Seymour.
It's one of those you grab a hold and try to save 2.
His first team's second. 2:47 remaining. Boswell quickly in the Tucker. Now over to Gobble and swings over to Long. Long guarded by Robertson, and Robertson almost knocked it away, but Tucker was there. And Colton gets called for the carry. Now 8 turnovers on each side.
That's the second one they've called. Who was the first? I think was it Alley they called it in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's something you see a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's kids that do it every time they dribble, and it's just like they pick and choose when they want to call it.
Bowie now over to Tidwell. He'll step back for 3. Hits it.
Wow.
He leads all Mustangs with 13 points. Leads down to 10. Long brings it over the timeline. Right here by Robertson.
Unfortunately for Loretto, you got to force turnovers. Jackson realizes that he's going after. I mean, if he fouls, he fouls, but you got to turn the ball over.
That's his 3rd foul, team's 3rd.
Plus, you got the fouls to give. So
now another timeout here by Lawrence County. A full timeout. They've got 2 remaining. We'll also take that break here on the X Sports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the Happy Wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Lawrence County with the ball after calling their third timeout. 2 minutes left in the game. They lead Loretto by 10 as Seymour will pick up another foul. That's his second and the team's fourth. As Aaron will come in for Bowie. Bedford now has the ball guarded by Seymour. He'll drive and will get fouled by Seymour, so that will put him at the line, and Clint's now got 3.
And obviously, if you're in the Mustangs, like, you don't want to foul in that sense. I mean, you're going to have to foul sooner or later, but you want to put enough ball pressure and try to get a steal. And if you can't, then you'll obviously have to foul at this point.
Bedford had 19 in the first half, just 2 so far in the second, misses the first. Wildcats have shot the ball well from the free throw line, something over the last couple of years this team has really struggled with, but it's done well tonight. Next free throw from Bedford, rattles that one home. He's got 22, and Bowie's back in the game for Aaron. Reynolds over the timeline, minute 50 left. Guarded here by Bedford, picks up his dribble, trying to find Tidwell, but gets out to Seymour. Clint steps back for 3, almost banked it in, and a rebound by Colton Tucker. And Tucker's just going to bring it up the court, and now hands over to Bedford.
Let's see if Loretto goes into foul mode. I mean, we'll do something.
Bedford now hands over to Boswell, and he'll get fouled from behind by Tidwell.
That's Tidwell's first of the ball game, I believe.
Yep. Lawrence County in the bonus, so Logan will go to the line here to shoot 2.
This is where it changes, obviously. This is where it makes a big difference.
And Logan hits the front of the iron, no good.
We've all done it.
Yep. But next one, nothing but net.
Yeah.
Made up for it. He's got 5, leads out to 12. Reynolds will bring it up the court quickly. Kicks out to Robertson. Now inside the Bowie, kicks out to Reynolds. He'll try a corner 3. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Gobble.
I mean,
Josh just haven't fallen in the second half.
It's a lot like the Lady Cats. You know, they just didn't shoot the ball well. And
Blake Long goes up and he gets fouled.
I mean, that happens. You're going to have 9. And they've played very well as of late. I'm a little surprised that they didn't shoot the ball as well tonight, especially after Tuesday night when they shot lights out.
Yeah, they were lights out against Wayne County. Just a different turnaround.
Long hits the first. Bowie picked up his 4th foul. And he hits them both. Blake has 14 in the second half, so it was Bedford in the first half and Blake in the second half for Lawrence County, as Buttram will come in for Tidwell.
Well, give Mason the credit for giving him the go tonight, because you can tell that ankle is not 100%.
I mean, he's leading the Mustangs as well in
scoring. He's got 13 points. Robertson comes up with it in the paint under a minute left. 14-point Lawrence County lead, and he got fouled from behind.
I'll tell you, Jackson's played hard tonight. He didn't show up on the score sheet like he typically does, but he has played hard. Lawrence County's a good team.
Yep.
That's all you can say, too.
Yeah.
Give them all the credit.
Robertson for a mid-range jumper, gets that one to fall. And now Greg Tips will call his final timeout. It's just going to be it's a full timeout. We'll stay here for the time being as Lawrence County looks like they're on their way to go to 13-3.
So Hayden, I saw you got your own show now, man. And you gotta until you come dressed up as an energy vampire, you're not living up to the standard.
Yeah, I know. Well, obviously that's something. We'll have to work on that part. Obviously, I need to I wanted to look professional my first day. After that, we might. Keep
you might dress up as an energy vampire.
Yeah, I might dress up next week as Pat McAfee with the tank top, chains on, just all kinds of crazy stuff. But hey, I had a good time with it. Obviously I'm glad Michael couldn't join on. Obviously, I told Sam yesterday, I was calling the game yesterday, and, dude, it was hard. It's hard calling a ball game all by yourself. You're just calling the game. You can't really talk about the game with somebody. Yeah. So
He also said it's kind of hard to, kind of keep a show under a certain time limit. I go, welcome to my world.
Dude,
every Wednesday.
I told Michael, I said, all right, we're going to try to keep it around the 1:15. Dude, we went for about an hour 45 talking. It was wild. But, no, we had a good time with it.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
Boswell gets the inbounds, and he gets fouled here on the play. He'll go the other side here to shoot 2. Fans starting to empty out on the home side here. That will go on Seymour. Picks up his 4th. First shot from Boswell on its way. Hey, get him out of your system now before district play starts.
I mean,
happens to the best of us.
It does.
I don't know that I've ever airballed it. No. I don't know that even at 40 I would air. and he's perfect.
13-point lead, 45 seconds remaining. Robertson comes the other way, runner up. Can't get that one to go. But a rebound here by Wilkerson. Butcham now to Springer. Springer drives, runner up, banks it in.
That's what I think.
And now to Gobble on the other end. And an easy layup for 2. He's got 9. 20-point game with a 13-point lead. Boswell knocks that pass out of bounds. Drake Osborne checking the game here for the Wildcats.
Much like the girls' game, I didn't see this coming. I mean, I thought it would be a lot closer, but, again, you had 2 players for Lawrence County who really have really, really good nights. And they played great defense, Lawrenceburg did.
Wilkerson gets
That's not a foul. I mean, there's 14 seconds left, man. Yeah, so, I mean, it's you're gonna have those nights. And Loretto, their last 2 state tournament appearances, they had 5 losses. Well, they got that out of the way now. They can just go win them all now.
That's right. Wilkerson's going to hit both of his free throws and make an 11-point game with 14 seconds left. Bedford guarded here by Springer, and he'll rush it up the court. And lost it momentarily. He's guarded by 3 Mustangs. Eventually gets it out the long, and that one is going to do it. Lawrence County improves to 13-3 overall. Loretto will drop to 10-5 with a 63-52 Wildcat win. Guys, what were your final thoughts here on tonight's game?
Really a dominating win for Lawrence County. We could talk about the players, Alex and then Long having big nights, but their defense and they're just fundamentally, they didn't turn the ball over. They didn't do anything, didn't force a lot of bad shots. They had their moments, but both teams did.
Yeah.
That's the type of team when you see that, you're like, this team can go far.
Right.
Absolutely, and both teams, Lawrence County, obviously they're the better team this year. Now next year it's going to be a whole completely different story. But, hey, Lawrence County, both these teams, this is one Loretto, this is one they obviously won. It's a rivalry game. But, hey, this is a team, a really good Lawrence County team, and they're going to see that type of competition is good to play a team like that, like Lawrence County and Loretto coming up in district against Summertown and all those other teams they'll be playing. So, hey, nothing Loretto needs to hang their head down for.
Oh, no. It's a bad game, bad night. That's all you can say. I mean, it was a much better reflection of what the team was like the first time around. And this time was you just had a bad shooting night. And Lawrence County had a
good shooting game.
Pretty decent shooting. I mean, at times.
Yeah.
Enough, right?
Enough to win the ball game.
Enough to win the game. That's what matters.
Coming up next here, Loretto's going to host Moore County in a non-district game coming up on Tuesday. Lawrence County will start district play to have the Giles County. Of course, we'll have coverage of all those games here on the X Sports Network. So for Cam Mashburn, for Hayden Buttram, and for Crash, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. We'll see you guys next week.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.